Hello ladies and gentlemen, Beaky here with the Untitled Game Show podcast, back once again on March 16th, 2016 with your Tuesday video game news update. Let's start it off with a PSA about Nvidia drivers causing problems for everybody who has the Division on PC. So if you do have a version of Division and use a Nvidia based graphics card, just a quick PSA, don't update to the latest driver version because you're going to be running into some issues with crashes related to the game. So make sure you guys wait until the next version of this driver is out for the Division on PC. And of course, the biggest news of the day is coming in the VR scene. There's a lot of VR news today, guys. Of course, the biggest one is coming from Sony with the pricing of PlayStation VR, formerly known as Morpheus. The system is going to cost you $399 in the United States, and it's going to be released in October 2016. It's going to be featuring 50 games that's going to be released by the end of 2016 that is going to include VR support. Overall, there's over 160 games in development right now for the PlayStation VR, and some of the games we're going to see before the end of the year include Eagle Flight, Eve Valkyrie, Headmaster, Res Infinite, Wayward Skies, Riggs, Mechanized Combat League, Tumble VR, and if you guys do not know Tumble is an absolutely amazing game to play with friends. You guys might remember, some of you, my subscriber, me playing that game with friends on the PlayStation 3 using the Move controllers. It's probably the most fun VR game, the Move controller game out there, and I can't wait for this one to come to VR as well to play with my friends. I'm gonna have all four of us gather together and play this one with VR. I can't wait for this one, guys. Next up, we got Until Dawn, Rush of Blood, and PlayStation VR Worlds, which I actually don't know what in the world that is all about. There's also some other PlayStation VR news. Sony's actually going to be selling the PlayStation VR unit for a profit, not a loss leader. So if you guys don't understand what that means, many times when video game developers and, well, you know, accessory makers, even, you know, console makers, they put out these new hardwares, even software sometimes, to get people to get into their ecosystem. But Sony has decided to put it out there for a profit. They're not going to be taking a hit on selling the PlayStation VR. And I think the reason they're able to do this at the $400 price is more than the PS4 itself. If you're thinking about the United States price, right now you could get a standard edition PlayStation 4 for $350. And if you want to get a terabyte unit, you can get it for $400. So it's probably a profit for them. I don't think it's a great big profit, and if they would have put it in at a $299 price, then they would have to take a loss. It's interesting to see that Sony's actually putting it out there as a profit. They think they're so confident they're selling enough that they don't have to drop the price any lower, but we'll see how this actually leads out for the studio down the line. In other interesting VR news, Sony's actually teaming up with EA to make a Star Wars Battlefront experience for PlayStation VR. So we have to wait and see what that's all about. And let's get into some other non-Pacific PlayStation VR news for today, guys. There's just a lot of VR news, but there's other important stuff to talk about as well. Star Wars will be getting a virtual reality demo. It's been leaked online. I have links in the description. Like, it's basically a Star Wars Trials of Tatooine VR experience, and it looks really cool, and I can't wait to see more of this. And I'll link down below, like I said, for you guys to see it yourself. I don't want to share it because it was technically leaked. And Assassin's Creed is going to be getting a VR experience for the movie. The developers do want to stress, though, that this is not a game. This is a VR experience for the Assassin's Creed movie, which means it's probably just going to be something you're going to be looking around and you're going to be experiencing Assassin's Creed from a first-person view or some type of experience related to the movie. Probably just something really small, a little cool little teaser for the Assassin's Creed movie that's going to be coming up real soon. In other video game movie news, the Metro 2033 movie is still happening, and it's going to be bringing on the 50 Shades of Grey producer. Will that make the game movie any better? I don't really know. I didn't watch 50 Shades of Grey. I have no interest in watching it, so who knows. I'm interested in Metro 2033, so I will be keeping an eye on the movie, and I am actually excited to see if any of these movies coming out in 2060 related to video games are actually going to be good. From the Warcraft movie, the Metro movie, Assassin's Creed movie. We did have Hitman last year, which I thought was a pretty decent, fun action movie. It was not like movie of the year, but it was a decent movie. Let's get into some really great news if you are planning to develop a game. Crysis developers have basically said the CryEngine is gonna be free. Well, kind of, it's gonna be pay what you want. So if you guys want to get your hands on CryEngine, which makes some pretty nice looking games, guys, we gotta admit, Crysis is a nice ass looking game. Well, the engine is pay what you want. They even put out a bundle on Humble Bundle right now where you could go ahead and get game development assets for a pretty cool bundled price. So if you guys are interested in that, links will be in the description. And I think this is an absolutely great move by the developers right here because of CryEngine, because as many people have access to these engines, gives more games being made. Hopefully it's not too much early access flip bullshit. As you guys have ever seen Jim Sterling channel, you know that those developers out there that are just trying to make a quick buck will put together some crap using assets from a store, which CryEngine is going to be putting out an asset store. Put it together and say, hey, put it up on Steam early access, vote for my game and try to get some quick buck. Hopefully that does not happen. And here are some other interesting news coming from Microsoft as well. Microsoft Tech Director wants 64 player parties. Yeah guys, 64 player parties. Hey, I'm all for it. If you want to make a 64 player party, go for it. I just think it would be a little too much headache. Hopefully it's pushed to talk or something, because oh, that would be insane. Is it going to be happening anytime soon? Probably not, but as a tech director, I can see somebody like him definitely wanting this to come to PCs and the consoles. Because I mean, if you're the director of tech at a company, especially if it's Xbox brand, you're like, yeah, hell yeah, let's do something cool like 64 player parties. It may not work for regular Call of Duty, but you could definitely think it'd be kind of a cool thing if you're doing something like a grand scale MMO or something like that. Who knows? Let's talk about Gears of War, another Microsoft related game. Microsoft has actually announced a date for the beta. The beta period will start on April 18th. Those are for players who play Gears of War Ultimate by April 11th. For everybody else who didn't have a chance to play Gears of War Ultimate, you will be able to access the beta in open form on March 1st. So just letting you guys know, I did play Gears of War Ultimate. I enjoyed it. I didn't finish it. So I will be giving you guys some Gears of War 4 multiplayer footage as soon as I possibly can. Moving on from there, this is just kind of like a little lousy news. The Grand Theft Auto Lindsay Lohan lawsuit is moving forward. And it kind of gets a little funny here, guys, because the character, Michael, in the game, the voice actor has put out a few tweets comparing Lindsay Lohan to a cow. And if you guys don't remember whole entire drama, Lindsay Lohan thinks she is actually representative in the game from a character in the game and the cover girl on the game, which we all know is an actress anyways. Obviously, once it gets to officially in court, it's going to probably get dismissed again. But at this point, the first judge that they saw is just letting the case move forward. It sucks. Rockstar is going to have to waste more money on her dumb lawsuit, but here we are talking about Lindsay Lohan is giving her press, which is exactly probably what she wants. Beaky here with the UntitledGAMEsHOW. Hope you guys enjoyed this news update for you guys today. It was a little casual today, giving you guys my opinions right off the bat. I'll see you guys tomorrow with more video game news, Let's Talks, and much more. Peace out, guys.